Ricky Ricky is an incredible actor, and I thought this would be a nice fit. And he read the script, and
I am Jonathan Blumberg, writing for movies in Sweden.
hi.
Hello.
Hi. So I finished watching the finale of the first season yesterday, so I watched them all, and I really liked what I got to see. And from your previous work, I really loved Hannibal and Hap and Leonard. Uh,
Oh, great.
and this is nothing like
No.
those shows. So it kind of blew me away that you could go do something so completely different and do it just as good as you did. So yeah, I kind of wanted to start there and ask what drew you guys to this project in particular.
Well, it started with reading a book. There was a book called Mr. and Mrs. American Pie, and I read it and quite loved it. I loved the time period. I loved this central character of Maxine trying to get into this fabulous world. And I felt the seedlings perhaps of an idea. And I gave it to Laura Dern and her producing partner who I was working with. And I said, do you guys see what I'm seeing here? Is there something here? And they did, and they quite loved it. And Laura and Jamie showed it to Tate Taylor, our director of the first episode, and Tate gave it to Abe. And the beauty of sort of going from those seedlings of the idea to the adaptation, because as you know, a book is a book, but there is real skill in adapting a novel into an ongoing series. And the thematics in the book really resonated with Abe and some of the areas and themes and settings that Abe wanted to explore. So it was that sort of magic of a development process where you get the nugget of an idea, the book, the IP, and find the perfect writer, director to go with it and adapt.
Yeah, and when you actually got involved, Abe, what was it in this that felt right for you?
I think I'm drawn to stories about iconoclastic women, women who aren't afraid to be themselves in any circumstance. I'm always drawn to a female character like that. I also loved the central relationship in the book between Maxine and Robert, who is a closeted gay bartender, and how they become friends and connected to one another. And so that was also a jumping off point in terms of a central relationship I wanted to explore. And while it's very different in the book, I do think like the word seedling is correct, that it says that that connection between Kristen and Ricky's character is something that I said, okay, that's the germ of an idea that can be turned into a multi-season television show.
Yeah, and you mentioned Ricky, and I wanted to ask, it's not maybe the obvious choice to get the idea to reach out to Ricky, but when we now get to see him, it's obvious
Yeah.
that so I wanted to know how those discussions went to just reach out and see if he wanted to do it. What made you feel like this was something he might want to do?
Well, you're always hopeful that your first choice responds to the material, and in our case, our first choices all responded to the material, and it became a bit of a an avalanche of talent and this group of masters that we were able to assemble, and this wonderful repertory company of actors. And Ricky is an incredible actor, and I thought this would be a nice fit. And he read the script, and he thought so too. And so it's just wonderful when those things come together.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, both of you, for taking the time to speak with me today, and best of luck with the premiere. I'm sure it will go great.
Thank
Thank
you
you
so
so
much.
much.